Cool. All right. Well, welcome to our team meeting for January, where we talk about basically in this meeting a lot about 2021 and December, and go over the numbers for December. And so we're just going to get started, and we're going to record. We are recording this. So I talked to a lot of people who are on a listing appointment, or they just got things that have that they're super busy with at this noon hour, so they can catch up at a later time. So let's get started.
All right, sounds good.
So part of our MVV BP is our Y4C2Ts. And as a region, the leadership talks about these on a regular basis. Every single Monday, we go through them. We'll have a leader that volunteers and goes through them and recites them, basically, memorizes and goes through them. So this is our belief system for KWRI, all the market centers. And it would be amazing if we, as agents in the Lakeland Market Center, could memorize these and live by these on a regular basis. So we're just going to go through them real quick. Win, win, or no deal. Integrity, do the right thing. Customers always come first. Commitment in all things. Communication, seek first to understand. Man, that's one of my favorite. It's helped me out in business and personally. Creativity, ideas before results. Teamwork, together everyone achieves more. Another one of my favorites, because we have an amazing leadership team here in Lakeland, and wow, we do more with amazing people. Trust starts with honesty. Equity, opportunities for all, which is a new one. And success results through people. Another favorite. So as time goes on, memorize these. Think about what they mean, how they apply to your business, how they can apply to the communication with other agents, how you treat people, how you resolve issues with buyers and sellers, how you build your team, how you win by the end of the year, and basically how you conduct your life. So all of these will contribute to more happiness and more success.
Absolutely.
So one thing we're doing going forward, 2022, we're going to be talking about mission moments, looking for mission moments. And so as you go through your week, be looking for those opportunities where you hear of someone within the office that's done something that's amazing. If it is paying for someone's office bill, or somebody that reaches out to one of the customers and does something for a customer that is in major need. Maybe they got a physical need. Maybe, who knows, that there's unlimited opportunities for us to live these mission moments and share them with each other. So be looking for that as we go on throughout the year. And if anyone has one right now, I'd love to hear about it. And if not, that's okay too. We'll be looking for them and talking about them in our ALC meetings and spending more time bringing light to our mission moments within the market center. Does anybody have anything they want to comment about, have a mission moment?
We need some Jeopardy music.
I will. I kind of reached out to told Damien about how inspirational it was, but Ryan Sherrard had a very raw post that he shared with everybody. And I felt that was a huge moment for him. And I just want to recognize that and him for being so vulnerable.
Absolutely.
That's a really good example. I got a chance to run into Ryan and just, thank him. And then I just sat there listening for the next maybe 10 minutes, about why he did it and how his life has changed. And then it was like,
oh no. Yeah.
It was like, wow, there was so much that I got out of that conversation, and so much that I got out of his post and his vulnerability. And I thought, this is going to help so many people, people who maybe having challenges in their personal life, and it's great to know that somebody else, you're not alone, you know, that there are other people going through things. Everyone's life isn't perfect. And it's great to be able to have him share that. Brian Stevens shared his story as well. So thank you, Nicole. Let's keep looking for these mission moments. All right, let's jump into birthdays. These folks, this is their month, and I just want to wish them all a very happy birthday. And I'll go through them, but I'll just send them a text. That's what I normally do. Hey.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of anniversaries here too.
Yeah, a lot of anniversaries here too. Everybody here. I mean, there might be some people that were here a few months, and then folks like Gate been here more than a decade. So happy work anniversary, KW anniversary. Bucket fills. So this is just our opportunity to give a shout out to people within the market center or agents that we noticed they've done something within the market center or something in their business. We just want to shed light on what they've done and give them kudos. Does anybody have any bucket fills? I do. Okay, I'll go. So, we just had Bold yesterday, our first step, and there's so much that goes into leading up to that. And agents don't really see it, and that's great because you don't need to. But Katie and Nicole, on top of everything else that they do, they pulled it off. Everything went smoothly. And I just want to say thank you to those two for everything that they do and the ways that they make my life easier and what they've done leading us up to Bold and helping that go smoothly and all the things they're going to do over the next 6 weeks. I just want to say thank you, Katie and Nicole, for everything you do.
You're welcome. We're excited about Bold.
Yeah, you too. Anybody else?
No?
Cool.
I want to thank Katie for always sending me my trend report.
You're welcome.
Yep.
All right, let's go.
All righty. So we have one of our agents here on the call today. Tabatha Pugh is we've asked her to speak about some of her numbers. And it's not just about 21 stats, which we have on the screen. It's about what she's doing in January as we speak as well. So Tabatha closed 45 units in 2021. If that's off by a couple, it's always possible. 309,000 GCI, and then just I think it's 11.2 million in closed sales volume. Congratulations, Tabatha.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about your 2021 stats?
Well, my 2021 stats, I overachieved my first goal. My maps coach told me I need to change that and be realistic for the work that we were doing. So I did. I was a little shy of my second goal for 2021, but overall it was my best year in real estate for sure.
Yeah. So what do you attribute to that much? You had an increase of 188% in closed volume. Like, how did you do that?
I stopped trying to find resolutions for excuses and I just started to do the work.
What does that look like on a monthly basis? Like, how do you have a really great month? We've met many times in the hallway, and I ask you how your numbers are, and I'm thinking, you know what, that's a really great month. Wonder if she can do it twice in a row. And then the next month you do it again. Like, how do you go from a really great month to a better month?
Well, it's really just about consistency. My biggest struggle in my business right now is just finding like the team support behind me as far as like admins and TCs. So I'm still searching that. So I outsourced and started to leverage, things that I shouldn't be doing in the business right now. And then just staying consistent on my follow-up and my marketing, things that's going to get me business in the next 30 to 60 days. 2021 really just gave us a lot of opportunity to reach out to friends and family and check on them. A lot of people starting their new businesses, hey, how can I help you? What are you doing? Things like that. 2022 or 2021 really just gave a lot of conversation openers for me.
Mm-hmm. So based on what you just went through in 2021, do you feel like that was a lucky year, or do you feel like everything that you learned is going to be duplicatable, or you're going to be able to do it again?
Absolutely. I'm looking to obviously, max out my numbers this year as well. They say go into the new year with 15% under contract, and we did. Overall, as a team, we're over 3 million closed for January. So our goals are really high. And it's very doable. Consistency, my business is relation based. I don't do cold calls. I don't, call the corner store and ask them if their mom, thinking about selling the house. I build relationships. This year, I have learned a lot that I wanted to do last year that we will be implementing this year. Client events, more appreciation, reaching out to people. Yes, 2022 is going to be our year.
That's awesome. What talk for a minute about your MAPS coach. What do those calls look like? Is it that person telling you what to do, or what is the relationship with that coach?
So I actually switched from MAPS right now. I'm working with another coach currently. But to speak on my MAPS coach, he was awesome. I know he coaches a few other agents, the top agents that are in the market center. So I don't know if you want me to share his name or not.
It's up to you.
So I was coaching with Jose, and he's amazing. I get the same feedback from the other realtors that's in the office coaching with him. He really learned me as an individual. So if I had personal issue on my face or business issue, whatever it was, he read it right off the bat. I didn't have to post something on social media for him to know that, I'm having a down week, or, just the business is booming. So I really appreciated MAPS coach, and that had a huge effect of my business last year. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Back.
So how many closings have you had in January?
So in January, as of yesterday, we closed our 13th transaction.
Wow.
3 of the deals were double-sided.
13 closings already in January?
Yes. So we need to start coming for 2022. Thank you.
That's a good way to start the year.
Yes.
Like, all I can think of when she says that as well is like, she is also like super mom. She's like everywhere with her kids. Like, she's done so many other things this month too. So to hear that is just crazy. Congratulations.
Well, yeah, that is truly amazing. So Tabatha, like we've got agents on the Zoom right now, and then we've got agents that are going to watch the Zoom. Like, what could you tell them if they could focus on one thing that'll help them be more productive, write more contracts, close more transactions? What would it be?
I would say really just stay consistent and win your mornings. One thing, if I don't feel like doing it or not, it's not an excuse. I get up and I get on the 7:30 call with a lot of other, KW mastermind agents doing the pivot calls. There's no excuse after that. You're not going to hang up the call and just go back to bed, or, go to the grocery store. You have to hurry up and get to the next activity. So I would say just own your morning and your schedule. And if you can stick to it, that's your win-win. Sorry, my son's homesick today.
So it's okay. So you're referring to the Pivot Shift Ahead on Facebook with James Shaw?
Yes. Okay. Get on it. Sorry. It's everything. It's accountability. It's community. It's everything.
And that's at 7:30?
7:30 is your morning call, and then it goes Facebook Live to 8 o'clock to 8:20.
Okay.
They are in the MREA and the shift book. They'll tell you what page, they'll give you a little script out of it, and everybody just starts masterminding on that one script. And so we have, you know, visions, goals, all of it.
Awesome. So does anybody, any brave agents out there have any questions? If you want to come off mute, if you have any questions for Tabatha, now's a good time to ask.
I actually have a question for Tabatha. Have you ever tracked how fast from the initial meeting of your clients that you go under contract?
No, I have not, because everybody's different.
Right.
I did a first time home buying seminar in 2020. I think it was September of 2020. And I've stayed in contact. I just now got her a pre-approval. So like
Well,
every single one's different.
Yeah, I asked that question because I've noticed with friends that you've helped of mine or things like that, from the moment I say, hey, this person's interested, within a week, they're finding their home. So I was just wondering if you've ever tracked that, because I feel like you go from 0 to 100 as soon as you have that client. You get them whatever they're asking for, and you seem to be like on to the next.
Thank you for that compliment. Also, it's your offers. Very competitive offers. You have to know your offer before you show the property. You want to make sure that that offer is sticking out. So for an example, if I go to a property and as soon as I get there, if I think it's something that their eyes sparkling, I start texting my inspector. I might submit an offer. Is it safe to do a 3-day inspection period? Just making sure, like, hey, if you can get out here tomorrow, I'll do a 2-day inspection period. Like, just making sure that I know what they should be writing before they even think of writing it. That's one way that I win a lot of the offers. I use Command for everything. And before I waited to write an opportunity or create the opportunity until I had that pre-approval, I'm no longer doing that because I want to see if I can track the time and the steps.
Awesome.
So I'm leveraging Command to help me with those numbers.
Love that. Anyone else have a question? So I have one last question. So what is this year? What do you look to do with your team? What are your plans to grow the team?
Overall, my team goal is first hiring full-time admin to assist us. And then we have a few agents in the making right now with their class. So really just probably, I mean, numbers wise, I know where we're at. We're on the right track already. And we're planning on staying on the top. We're going to grow regardless of what shift we're going to be in next year. Continue to just make sure that our data bank is being filled.
That's awesome. Well, Tabatha, thank you.
Wait, there's a question in the chat.
In the chat, okay.
It says, with the knowledge that you have now, would you say to yourself in your first year as an agent to have a successful rookie year?
What would you say to yourself
Oh.
in your first year as an agent to have a successful rookie year?
I always go back and use myself as an example when I'm speaking to people like that are starting the business, and what I would have done a lot different. First, I would have started with KW, but I would have went to Bold. I remember when they shut off Bold, how many times did I go to you, Damien? I'm like, we have to do it in person. We have to do it in person. Like, it's just a whole nother experience. And honestly, Damien helped me get in Bold my first time ever. And I can never repay him for that because that's really what changed my life. Going through Bold and just following the MREA, and I'm not an expert in it, but I will master it very soon one day. Just reading it every single day, that's really helping me. So that's exactly what I would have done. Jumped in Bold right away, and started reading the books, implementing what's already in there.
So anybody on the call or watching the recording today's Wednesday, the day after step one of bold. And, the bold coach is saying, hey, it's not too late. We have until next Tuesday, which is step two, to help anybody get to bold that wants to go. So if you know of anyone that wants to be a part of bold, it's not too late. It's actually perfect timing. You ever missed a deadline and it felt like coulda, shoulda, woulda? Well, we're at that point where you still can. So if anyone wants to be a part of it, it's not too late. If there's a cost issue, let us know and we'll try to figure it out. And thank you so much, Tabatha, for your insight and for sharing with us what's led to your success. And we're all rooting for you.
Yep.
These are amazing numbers. Thank you so much for being a part of this today.
Of course, thank you so much.
Thank
And I
you.
appreciate what you all do for me and my business and the team as well. Katie and Nicole, they're rock stars. They always make everyone feel, and I should have did this probably on the last slide, but like everyone feel like they're the only agent at that time. If, it's work related or not, they'll give you the 2 seconds that you need just to vent or ask a question or any of that. So I truly appreciate them.
Oh, thank you.
Awesome. Love that. Thanks again, Tabatha.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to keep going. Okay, so speaking of success, we've got some all-time records to talk about with this Lakeland Market Center. On the left, you can see closed sales volume is an all-time record, since we've opened up this market center. 755 million, 741 and 700. I can't even talk. It's so big. 755 million, up 24.7%. over last year. Average sales price 273, up 18.2% over last year. Listings sold were up 12.4%. So a all-time record listing sold of 1,301. Listings sold volume over 353 million. That's up 35.6% over the year before. And profit share is an all-time record. $391,552, which is up 10.3%. So congratulations to our agents. On the right side of this slide, you can see our hot off the press full year to date January 2021 graph, market share graph. So use this on listing presentations or with your buyers and let them know they're working with the right agent, the right company. And man, I'm glad we're in the first spot instead of the number 6 spot. This means that we have more inventory to sell our buyers. We are on the cutting edge. We do know what homes are worth, and it shows that you all are highly productive and successful. And so we just want you to know you are number one in the area. And use this flyer in your presentations to your customers. And I think we will post it to Facebook, so you can download a copy of it, or you can get a copy here in the Market Center. Congratulations on these 5 all-time records. So we'll go to the next slide and talk about more of the numbers and where we are as a Market Center. Closed units up 1.3% month over month, up 5.6% year to date. Not a record, but a super great year. Closed volume up 24.4% month over month, up 24.7% year to date, because our values keep going up. Suddenly, this is a affordable place to live and an amazing place to be a real estate agent. Listings taken down 39% month over month, up 7.6 year to date. Not too big of a surprise, since listings are tough to find these days, but we're doing it. Listings taken volume down 13.8%, up 33.1% year to date. Listings sold up 6% month over month and up 12.4% year to date. Listings sold volume, we already went over this, 47.9% month over month and up 35.6% year to date. Contracts written up 4.1 month over month and up 4.1 year to date. Contracts written volume, went over this number, 27.6% month over month and up 23.3 year to date. And then closed GCI up 19.7% month over month, and up a whopping 16.2% year to date. Congratulations on your monthly and your year to date numbers. So let's get into celebrating some of our cappers. Congratulations, Kristen Kellen, you capped. I don't know how fast, but you're having an amazing 12-month year as well. Congratulations on capping. Tyler Wampler, so awesome seeing you pass through the office with your big smile. Congratulations.
Yep,
Hold on one
congrats.
second. Hold on one second. Okay, congratulations, David Scoins on capping. Chris Hall, congratulations on capping. These guys are all at 100% now. Congratulations, Matt Kish. A lot going on in this guy's life.
Yep.
And he's capping. He's busy.
Yep, he's killing it right now.
He's killing it. Congratulations, Haley Buchanan. First closing. It's always amazing, your first closing.
Yep, we have quite a few this month too. So this is from December. So we had quite a few people in December who had their first closing.
Dylan Frey, congratulations on your first closing. Jeremy Ortiz, congratulations on your first closing. It's awesome to see. Jessica Storm, congratulations. She's come from another company up in Ocala. It's great to see her getting into production. Jose Trazabears, I don't know how to say that. I apologize. Jose, congratulations on your first closing. Francesca Marcel, congratulations on your first closing. And I think she bought that home. So that's a really.
Yeah, I think she listed her home and then she sold. She listed her home and then bought another home. So that was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I will take over from here. We will go over the December numbers. The first category is going to be GCI, which is, as you can see, dollar bills, all the money that you get to take home. We have the 4 categories per usual. We have the individual categories. And in first place for December of last year is going to be Chad Carr. Second place, Mike Walker. And third place, Brooke Thompson. So congrats to our solo agents. For teams, which is going to be teams of 2. In first place, we've got the Cook Group, which is going to be Daniel. In second place, we just heard from her. The local team for December came in second. In third place is the Flying Pigs home team, which is Danny. So congrats to all of our teams. For small group, which is going to be teams of anywhere from 3 agents to 5 agents. In first place, we had Focus Group Florida, which is Jared Wagland's the team leader. In second place, we had the Moore team. And then in third place, we had the Reardon Group.
Congratulations.
Yep. And then our large teams are going to be anything from 6 and up agents. In first place, Gate Artie and the group. In second place, the BB Home Experts. And then in third place, we had Rhodes Stevens Group. So congrats on the GCI winners. We're also going to go over the winners for units. Some of these are pretty much the same. In individuals, these are the same. We've got Chad Carr again in first place, Mike Walker in second, and Brooke Thompson in third. For teams, units, the Cook Group came in first, the local team in second, and the Flying Pigs home team in third. For small groups, we had a tie for first place between the Moore team and the Reardon Group. In second place, we have Focus Group Florida. And then in third place, we have the Kellen Group. And then for our final one is the large group category for units. In first place, we have the BB Home Experts. In second place, we have Gate Artie in the group. And then in third place for units, we had the Home Advisors team. So congratulations to everyone on all these numbers. One more thing I want to go over before we switch gears is everyone who closed over $1 million in volume for December. It's quite a long list, so I'm just going to rattle these off real quick. over 1 million in volume, Garrett Robinson, Mike Walker, Bill Hardy, Kristen Kellen, Daniel Cook, David Scoins, Ashley Bearden, Kyle
Woo!
Kilburn, Dina Lanehart. I think I saw she's on here.
Woo!
Congratulations.
Dina, I see you on there.
Christina Moore, Wes and Michelle Graham, Tyler Wampler. I think he's on here
Oh, wow.
somewhere. Jay Reardon, Joe Christian, and Corey and Brittany Brossart. And then I'm not done yet. I've got some people who did over 2 million, so I want to acknowledge them. We've got Chad Carr, Cassandra and Brandon, Russ Rhodes, Ben Beckton, and Brian Stevens.
Wow.
And then I have one agent who did over 3 million in closed volume for December, and that is Jared Waglin with Focus Group Florida.
Wow.
So congratulations. Those are great numbers. And you guys we had a great December. So that was great to see.
Wow. Congratulations. That's awesome. All right. So this is a little teaser about family reunion, right, Nicole?
Yes.
Let's roll it. It's pretty short.
All right, here we go.
So it'd been 2 years since we were able to be in class or in the room in bold, and it's been like it's coming up on 2 years now for family reunion as well. So it's coming up, and go ahead and click on the next slide. It's coming up in February. It's not too late to register. This is a great opportunity to not have to. It's a good opportunity to not have to book a flight and spend a lot of money in hotels unless you want to go to Orlando and stay in a hotel. Take advantage of it, being close by. Sometimes they just say, hey, it's just in Orlando, but it really is a great way to go check it out. And if you want to drive home, you can. If you want to stay there and kind of rub shoulders with the other agents and network, and it's a really great opportunity to do that on a budget. So the keynote speaker is Sean Aker. I think I'm saying his name correctly. And he's the author of The Happiness Advantage, where he believes that happiness leads to productivity and not the other way around. So he's going to be talking about his book and really helping us be aware of, what we can do to be happy and how that leads to productivity. And, he's a highly sought after speaker. Can't wait to hear what he has to say.
Yep, I'm excited.
So XList, this is an announcement of a new software that we are a part of. We had a in class, I don't think it was a week ago. We had a gentleman that went over all the details of what the XList is. And so the success of the XList is going to be determined upon the participation of our market center. So if we have 3 agents that are excited about the XList, it's probably not going to be exciting for anyone, especially those 3. And so buy-in and getting aware of what it is that it can do for you is hugely important. Nicole, did we successfully record that session with him?
Yes, I have the recording. It's been posted. Tina Heim has already got her buyer in there for other market centers. If anybody posts that they have a listing in our area, her client's gonna be sent to that person. So she's already utilizing it. And I think it's going to be great and add huge value. I mean, most of the agents in our office really hate the coming soon restrictions. And this is a kind of way around it, and it'll do nothing but help your business. And the thing that's great about it is we love doing business with each other in the market center. So this makes it easy for both sides to work together and get your deal closed before it even hits the market.
So if you're looking for properties that are coming up in the, coming soon, coming in a few days, maybe never going to the MLS, there are situations where the MLS says the seller can exclude their property from the MLS if it's a privacy reason, if it's, I don't want my property all over the internet, whatever the reason is, this is a way for a really great way for a seller to promote their property to our agents within our market center. Won't go into the details or hash out the class. Go to the video and watch it, because all your questions are probably going to be answered. And as Nicole said, some of our agents, Cassandra Van was in there, Tina Heim was there, and I believe that they're already taking advantage of that. So check it out. There's not a cost. The market center is covering the cost of this, and it's a database of our listings that are coming up or that we put in the MLS, and it cross references buyers, so that if you list a property and put it in there, it's going to notify you that there's 17 agents inside of KW that have a buyer for that criteria. And so check it out, watch the video that Nicole has shared, and we believe you'll love this new piece of software.
And I probably will do a little mini session in February. I know January, a lot of people were on vacation, closing up the holidays. So for the next couple months, I will put mini sessions on the calendar for anyone that wants a little tutorial again, or just see how it all works. Look for it on the calendar. I will name it X List. So just look out for that.
Yeah, one more thing. If you want to set up, everybody's in the system. So if you want to activate your system, just type in X List, all one word, X List, into your email and do a search, because you already have an email sitting there from January 12th. So go in there, activate your account, and you'll be off and running. All right. Take it away, Nicole.
All right. So a lot of the agents have been flooding the case score, getting their referrals in there, their friends, who they know. And we have had our first student go all the way through the case score program and pass. Background check is finished, and they are about to pass that state exam. So at no cost to them, they were able to go through the course, pass the pre-licensing class, and become a realtor. He's about to do it in less than a month.
Wow.
That's awesome.
And I want to remind people, besides K-Score, we also have the KW Prep training as well. Usually when I sign them up for K-Score, they also get signed up with KW Prep. But this can be used in many, many ways. Like if you are bringing an agent onto your team and you want them to get a little Kellerized before they jump into KW. Or if you have a friend in school and they are still wondering what it's like to become a realtor once they're done. This KW Prep, again, is free. It's 3 to 5 minute videos that start them thinking about filling their database and tell them what it's going to be on a daily life as a realtor. I went through it myself. You could do it all in a day if you sat there. I did it in a day and a half. So it's encouraging. It's like a little mini bold or mini ignite. It really just keeps you on pace and gets you through. So if you have any agents that join your team, friends, family, they want to learn before they start the course, we can register them. So just let me know.
And if you already said this, I apologize. If you have somebody that's in another city and they want to get their license, it's easy for us to determine whether that market center in that city is also cooperating with the case with Keller Williams School of Real Estate. So we can find that out for you. Just give us the names of your leads. We will get them to the right person, get them into real estate, get them into the class, and help them help you. That's what we do.
Yep.
This is a little more about KW Prep. There's 17 little videos, like I said. Each one comes with a little homework, like your 411 or your goals. It just gets the mindset started. And like I said, it's a great building tool so that as soon as they get their license, they already have 100 people in their database, or they've already started speaking with people and letting them know that they're about to pass. So they have potentially people in their database waiting for them to be licensed and ready to go.
So when somebody tells you, congratulations, Ashley or James or Dina, you are doing so well in real estate, the response is, thank you. And based on how I know you, you'd be better at this than me. Like, think about KW Prep as the way to get somebody like going faster than you went. Like, if they're going to be exposed to a GPS and a 411 and all these KW terminology that helps people do the right thing or focus on the right things or create a business plan and then break it down into weekly activities, like they're getting exposed to that in KW Prep, like much sooner than anyone has ever been exposed to those same systems and models. So if you're really believing somebody could be better at this than you, let's see, and let's help them do it.
This is letting everyone know, a kind of reminder that the KWRI is actually started to post more free classes in your marketplace in Command. That little thing that looks like a fruit stand, the little market at the top of your Command, there is a whole section of free training, and they keep adding and adding more free training. Right now, the newest one is leveraging Command because it's January and starting your goals. But they have really upped their game on what they are providing for free. So definitely check it out, see what's there. A lot of times when something is new that comes out, there could be a free thing in there about it that you can just click, sign up for a class, and get questions answered directly from the people that are having the one-on-one with Command and with their updates.
If you've got somebody on the team that's in charge of lead generation, that person should be clicking on the buy now, which is you pay $0, but you're activating this training to where KW is going to help you leverage Command in your lead generation. Like, that's what the best way to lead generate and do it right the first time is to do it through Command. And if you've got somebody on the team that's in charge of that, direct them to the marketplace and get them started immediately, and that'll benefit the team.
Yep.
Damien.
So builder, developer, realtor education, again, in the marketplace, and we've had a few agents go through this. I don't think this is free, but if the market is changing to where we know it's going to be heavily new construction, then why not get training on exactly how to take advantage of that kind of a market? What are the ways that you can be getting into a relationship with new developers or with new construction companies, so that you can that is a part of your business as in moving forward. So go back to the KW marketplace on demand. Click on this builder, developer, realtor education BDRE. It's a training course to help you get proficient and really get good at working with new construction. So we can never, we cannot remind you enough times to be careful when contacting people in your database. If you know them and you have a relationship with them, that's fine. If you don't have a reason to call them, there are guidelines for how to call and when not to call, and you want to keep yourself out of trouble. And so make sure that you know exactly how to communicate and follow these guidelines. And I think that's it. Thanks everyone for being a part of this. Thank you, Katie, Nicole, everyone that's watching this. We appreciate you. And let's make 2022 the best year ever for you. And let's set some all-time records, help you make more money, have more time for your family.
Yep, sounds good. Thanks, everybody.
Have a great week.
Bye.